Welcome back to Predicting the NFL with Mickey G. It's yours truly, your host, Mickey G, and we have made it to Wacky Wildcard weekend. The NFL playoffs are here, baby, and we are unbelievably back. The only thing holding us back is apparently my ability to record a video, which I did once, and then I went to edit it, and it just had a whole little sound the entire time. I was like, well, that's obviously not good. So now with 2 weeks in a row where I've had to re-record, which is a little annoying. That being said, how did we do last week in the last week of the regular season? We went 10-6, so back up top there in the double-digit column. That being said, we have now finished the entirety of the 2025 NFL regular season with 0 weeks below 500, which is the only time we have ever done that. So that's pretty sick. However, we did fail a lot with the special games, specifically the game of the week, 0-1. Upset, we did get correct thanks to the Lures. Crapfest, wrong. Jersey team did win, and the Jersey pick did win. So our totals now on the season are 171 and 101. 8-10 in games of the week, which is bad. 10-8 in upsets, which is our best all time. 8-10 in crapfests. 11-7 teams are running away with the jersey, and 12-6, which is also the best when it comes to my jersey game picks. This is our third best regular season all time when it comes to percentage. We're at about 62.9%, whereas 2024 was 64.3%, 2020 was 60.9%, 2019 was 58.2%, 2018 was 61.3%, and 2017 was 64.1%. So 2024 is our best regular season all time, 2017 our second best, and this year 2025 being our third best season all time. When it comes to the playoffs, though, well, full season including playoffs, 2024, we were 63.5% correct, and in 2017, we were 63.7% correct. So those are the numbers we're chasing so we can get back up top. 2018, 2019, and 2020, we all got worse in the playoffs. So that obviously did not improve from the already bad years. So we're chasing that 63 point something other percent. So if we had a good playoffs, we could actually reach that. Now, for specifically the wildcard weekend, historically we are 12-12 with the Jersey game being 0-1. So 500, if we just get above that, that will be fantastic. Our best wildcard weekend all time was actually 2019 when we went 3-1 before we had a super wacky wildcard weekend. But in the wacky wildcard weekends of 2020 and 2024, we've gone 3-3 in both of those. Also, last week, going 10-6 was our best week 18 of all time because last year we went 9-7. So that's kind of exciting as well. Last week in the betting column, we're doing interestingly. So currently I only have $33 in the account, but about 30 of that is put in other bets. So there are a couple futures going on, like Super Bowl winner and stuff like that. So if they hit, then it's, great. $61 what we had last week. It turned into 33, but it's more like 60. So we're pretty even from last week for the most part. That being said, that's enough about last week. It's time to get into the Wacky Wildcard weekend games. The first on our list is the Rams at the Panthers. I think the Rams are the best team in the NFC, and I think the Panthers are the worst playoff team in the entire playoffs. So this is a pretty easy decision here. Panthers aren't even the best team in their division. They just happen to be the one that won it. I think the Saints and the Falcons and the Buccaneers are all better. Actually, they might be the worst team in their division, and they won it. So we're definitely going with the Rams here. This should not be particularly close. It does have the largest spread of the weekend, so do with that what you will. Next is the Packers at the Bears. Packers a little 7-seed funness. This matchup has already happened 2 times this season, those being split. To be fair, the last one that the Packers lost was due to a few injuries happening in that game. So I think this might be able to turn things around with a healthy week, and if they stay healthy in the game, then I think the Packers can go out there and win this football game. So that's what I am predicting. The Bears they have too many issues on the team that I just don't think they're quite there yet for it. But great season nonetheless for them. Definitely surprised me. So, but either way, I'm going with the Pack. Next is the Bills at the Jaguars. It's Jaguars football, baby. And, we have the good Josh Allen and they have the bad one. So it's already been decided. We're going with the Jags here. They look like the best team in football, I think. Maybe a little bit of bias there, but this playoff, so all of these picks are extremely biased. But, yeah, I think the Jags are the guys to do it. So go Jags. Sorry, Bills fans, but you're taking the L in this one. Next is the Niners at the Eagles. This is our Jersey game of the week. I got the Vic back on. Very exciting stuff. This is the first Niners Jersey game of the season, so that's the reason why I chose this game. Eagles they're a little disappointing this season. They're not great. They really don't move me much, but they are undefeated in Jersey games, whereas the Niners have had a spectacular season despite the injuries that they've had. It's really a coaching masterclass from Shanahan, and he probably deserves Coach of the Year for this, for sure. Niners are great. They have Christian McCaffrey, and as long as they don't have every quarterback on the roster get hurt in this game, then I think they can win it. So we're going with the Niners here. Next is the Chargers at the Patriots. Patriots have beat, I think, one team above 500 all season, so not a lot of confidence in this team come playoff time, where every team besides the Panthers, who are in the NFC, is above 500. So not a great look for them. Yeah, it's just the Bills. Bills are the only team to be above 500. So I'm going with the Chargers here. I think that the Patriots D-line is not the one to break this terrible offensive line for the Chargers. Herbert's won a lot of games this season with this bad O-line, and I think this is another one that he can get. So I'm going with the Herbies in this one. Next is the Texans at the Steelers. Steelers are bad and they won a bad division, so not a whole lot of excitement coming from them. Plus, the D-line for the Texans is phenomenal, and I think they're going to eat Aaron Rodgers for lunch. That's my unbiased opinion, and I think that's what's going to happen, and that's going to give the Texans their win here. Picking basically every lower seed in this matchup, or just picking against the division winners, really is what's going on. Jags are the only one that I'm picking that's a division winner, just because I think a lot of the division winners were not great this year. They just kind of won their division because their division stunk. Yeah, the Seahawks and the Broncos both get themselves a bye, and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited for Wacky Wildcard weekend, and hopefully we'll get all of them correct, and then I make a lot of money, and that would be pretty sick, dude. So, yeah. Make sure smash like, subscribe, all that fantastic stuff. And I will see you next week of the playoffs.